Hey, what is going on, guys? Filthy Bird here, back with some more WWE Supercard. So, the topic of the day that I want to talk about today is, do you guys think we're going to have fusions soon? Now, I know I've brought this up in a video before, but it seems like fusions are just on the horizon. And I will explain to you why. I'll explain some of the superstars that I think should be in the fusion chamber, how we think it's going to work, and all that good stuff. Now the first thing is the reason why I think Fusion Chamber is going to come soon, besides the obvious leak where some people have actually gotten into it, and I don't think it's a fake either, is that Supercard basically gave us a compatible tag. Now it wasn't like PCC where people voted in a compatible tag, because it would have been that way with if Owens would have won his PCC, I think it was 2 weeks ago in the last PCC versus Zayn's. But basically with Nakamura, with Nakamura's arrow, it basically gave us a compatible tag. He tags with Andre the Giant. And that's important because, like I said, they gave us a compatible tag for once by choice. So that, in my opinion, seems like, and a lot of other people's opinions, I think that is going to be another indication on why we're getting fusions. Plus, fusions are just another, they get more money from them also because a lot of people speed them up. Plus, it gives free players a chance to get some of the better cards. Now, like I said in my last video covering fusions, I think fusions are going to be middle of the pack. I don't think they're going to beat event cards like they did last time in Season 1. I think the way fusions are going to work is, let's say you have a WrestleMania Pro that caps out at like 5,200 for his stats pretty much, and then events go like up to 6,200 or 6,000. I think fusions are going to max out around like 55 to 5,800, just so that they are able to beat regular WrestleMania Pros. But then the fact, I think they're going to be able to get beat by event pros, that way to balance that out a little bit, to where if you go for the event card, that way you go for the event card more. And the way that I think it's going to work is, I will show you down a little formula that they did. Now, if we look at Season 1, as everyone know, you would have to put cards in. You'd have to put 3 commons in to get a common fusion, and then you'd have to put that common fusion and uncommon, and use a common and uncommon, etc., etc. The rest speaks for itself. That was the formula in Season 1. Now, the way they did it with the loyalty is, they did it by points. Yeah, well, let's say 220 points, and you see these cards, 5,000 points, 5,000 points. That's the way I think they're going to end up doing it. It only makes the most sense. Plus, in the little leak that everyone saw, that is the way that it looked like it was going to be going. For some of the cards that I think are going to be in Fusion Chamber, I don't think we're going to get any new ones. I really don't know the route that they're going to go, because for WrestleMania fusions in Season 1, they had all of the people who were big WrestleMania stars, you know what I mean? We had like Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man Randy Savage, The Rock, Stone Cold. We had an Undertaker. We had WrestleMania. Shit, who was it? It was Lita and someone else. I can't for the life of me figure. I think maybe it just might have been Lita. I thought they did 2 divas though. For the life of me though, I can't remember who they did for the 2 divas. It wasn't Trish, was it? Was it Trish? I know this is really newbie. I was around back then whenever they did all this. Shit, I can't remember who they did. Yeah, I think I covered all of them, or at least half of them. They had Shawn Michaels in there also. I don't know. Now I got to go to the card catalog and look. I don't think they had a Trish in there. Alrighty, card catalog, Season 1. Let's go to WrestleMania. Actually, let's go by name. Man, it's going so slow even when I use the little roller ball on the mouse. Here we go, now it's going faster. Yeah, we had Alita. AJ Lee. That's who it was. Now I remember. Yeah, it was 100% AJ Lee. Had to have been. Yeah, because I never got her. I never got any of the Divas in Season 1 WrestleMania Fusions. Sadly. Sadly, we'll probably never ever see another AJ Lee card either. But yeah, that's the whole shebang on how I think it's going to work. Now, when do I think it's going to be released? I think that's up in the air. I don't know. I mean, we've been predicting for a while that it's going to come really soon. And what really surprised me, they never had any Survivor fusions. So, when they actually do release the fusions, we're probably going to end up getting all tiers. And that ain't too bad. It will actually be reassuring knowing I don't have to give away a lot of my WrestleMania cards just to get a WrestleMania fusion. Unless they change it to where you have to have the current tier in, which would be kind of stupid. But you see this for a reason. I have kept, and I would suggest doing the same thing, I have kept all my legendary pros. Like, I even miscorrectly pro'd some stuff. I've kept all of them for when fusions actually do hit, that I will be able to use them and get good points for them. Alrighty. So, we're going to segue out of this, and we're going to go into a new topic on my progress. To talk to you guys about, I ended up getting Neville. Now, funny thing is, I had to me and Sabrina, we went and picked my brother up at the airport. It's the first time I've seen him in like 6 years. And he's going to be living with us a little bit till he gets his feet back on the ground. And I was super busy yesterday. So it was with like, what was it? It was like an hour and 21 minutes left in the event. I had 14 shards total, so I had to get 22 more shards. I ended up only spending like 300 credits. I had no titles, pick doublers left at the time. I just spent like 300 credits, only like, it was like 300 or 400. That way I could get Neville. And I finished him in like a half hour, buying more bouts. I just kept on buying bouts and all that good stuff. So I ended up getting Neville. How I token him was, I did 3 speed, 2 power. So that's nice to be able to get my third WrestleMania card. Plus it's a down arrow. It's something that I don't have in my deck at all, really. So that's a new arrow in super awesome. And yeah, so Team RTG starts today. And here's the lineup for it. I don't know if I showed you guys it. Nothing worthwhile. I mean, I've had all of these cards, so it's no certain image I'm going after. I actually just pulled that super rare Rusev for the first time in Supercard, so that was cool. I've had that Epic Ultimate Warrior. I've had that Stardust. I just pro'd this Finn Balor, so they're basically giving people free pros. That way they can jump up to WrestleMania tier if that's what's holding them back. And then Apollo Crews. My team's probably not going to get Apollo Crews. I am off work today, so I'll be able to start the event the time it starts. I'm going to buy some credits, and I'm actually going to help out the team more than I have in past Team RTGs. Alrighty, so let's just play some exhibition. Sorry guys, I had to go get my morning coffee. And this is my new Pro Bailey. I actually ended up getting her pro'd last night. And I started a King of the Ring with her just pro'd. All of her stats were in like the 200s. And my King of the Ring is going pretty good. I will show you guys all of that here in a second. So, there we go. Alrighty. Kyler 2000. Might stream a little bit after this, after recording this. Undecided. I have totally switched from recording on Camtasia. I switched to OBS just because it's easier, and if I need to combine clips together, and do a little bit of editing, I will on Camtasia, but I usually just record on OBS now. That's where I stream from and everything, so it is a lot easier. So let me show you my King of the Ring, and then I think I'm going to Jet. I don't want to make this episode too long. I have a couple more things, video ideas I want to ponder around. So I beat this guy. I only lost twice while sleeping, which isn't bad. So this guy shouldn't be too much of a problem if he would ever make brackets. I don't know. This King of the Ring is pretty top heavy there too, so yeah. 13-7 makes brackets, which is insane. That's gonna wrap up today's video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys, and subscribe if you guys haven't already, guys. And then I'm Philly Bird, and I will see you.